these are the beams that you already have, so. So these beams, so all of your beams so far, they were all hinge connections. Right. This is all your existing beams, they're pin. They go from column to column like this. So this is the rest of your building. We're gonna assume everything is clear. So this is the rest of your building. Here, we're replacing these hinges with the rigid connection, so you can have a moment frame. So if it's a concrete frame, then you will show it, if it's a concrete frame, then you will show it like this. That's your concrete bond, right? That's the connection. So you actually can show the thickness of the column. If it's a steel frame, then you can do it like that. Does that make sense to everyone so far? Okay, so this is the frame we want to analyze. That's the frame we want to analyze right here. And this frame will carry gravity loads because you already have, just like you designed your beams, you have gravity loads. So if it's a, if you have, if this is the site where you have girders coming in, right? What kind of load will you have on these beams? If it's a girder, it's going to be some sort of a point load, either one, or depending what your point loads are. So you have to look at your actual floor plan and see what kind of loads you have coming to that girder. Is it a single load or is it two loads? If you're on the side where you have a beams, then you're going to end up with a uniform load, like that. Okay. Now, if you look three-dimensional, remember there is also member coming in this direction into this. So let me do a little plan view here. So this is our frame. So this is. So remember, let's assume that this is a beam side. So you have girders going this direction, and you have your beams going this direction. So the load that you're going to have on this, and this is your edge of the slab. So the load that you're going to have on this frame beam, the beam of that frame, that's going to be this tributary area, right? Right? Everybody's following this? But we also have this load coming in here. And that load, so your next column is somewhere here. And you have something like this. So how much load is coming to the column directly into the column? Well, that's going to be half of this here and half of this here. It's going to end up, so all of this load is going to end up coming into the column directly. Can anybody see that? There's this member going to the column, this member going into the column, and this member going into the column. Okay? The total load the column is going to get is going to be